You guys know me, and you know this guy, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. I want, especially Mr. X. I want Mr. X to guess who this is. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Mr. X.
Hi, Mr. X.
Bill, you know who this guy is. That's amazing.
I'm usually a day walker, but today I'm the pilot of the Guy King robot.
Now, we documented you building the helmet. How long? It was 4 months?
4 months for just the helmet build.
And
probably almost another 4 months for the rest of the outfit as well.
dude, it's amazing. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank
That's
you.
Wow, I was looking for you all day.
Yeah,
Right.
I've had a couple of technical difficulties with the costume, but you know that's what usually happens with wear and tear. But after the convention, I'll know what to reinforce and what to make stronger. So.
You pulled it off.
Thank you. And I got certain tricks that still work in here. So.
Matt, can you already know, you're friends with one of my sponsors, Bill, Mr. X Comics. I'm going to bring in another sponsor, Sean from K&S Toys, K&S Collectibles.
Mr. K&S.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Good. Love the costume.
Thank you.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah, this Blade.
You can't fool anybody.
No, but if they didn't know see the progress pictures of me working on it, they probably might not know it's me because a lot of people, with the costume and the mask, I wouldn't know who it was.
No, but then again, I did do the whole video of the helmet and wreck everything. But yeah, dude, thank you. Again, it's always a pleasure. I'll run into you today, tomorrow. And how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'll go back and talk to you soon. No. This is what you get for having sponsors. They don't want you at your table. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Louis Perry here to Angrygeeks Show, Rhode Island Comic Con 2013, and I'm with a child. I know, it's 2000. I'm in awe. It's like I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm with Mr. H, the greatest American hero. I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock.
That was a great date, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I loved that date.
We
didn't make plans for our second date, though.
I wish it did because I wanted to be you.
You did?
Yes, because you were everything that I'm like shaking. I'm like totally lost my composure.
Hang on. We'll get right back to you. Yeah, he's composing himself.
You were like my dream. Okay, because think about it. As I was growing up, before you came on television, I wanted to be Superman. I wanted to be, Batman. I wanted to be Captain Marvel, and you were handed this gift.
I know.
And I can't even look at you. You were at the Connecticut Comic Con, and believe it or not, look, I'm shaking. I could not muster myself to actually come up to you and ask you for an interview.
Oh, really?
Really?
You could not?
No.
The audience probably doesn't remember who I was. See, this was the character that I played.
No, they remember who you were.
It was a long time ago.
You were given this gift, and it was a gift that I wanted.
Okay.
I wanted so bad. And how does it make you feel when you meet someone like me that's like shaking and...
Well, I feel bad for you right now.
I'm in awe. I can't help it. I can't help it.
He's peeing his pants. Oh my God, there's a puddle down there. Oh. No, I'm just teasing. It feels good. I mean, it's great to be here. I get invited to these cool events, to these cons, and we're here in Rhode Island now, and this is a pretty darn good event. It's got a great turnout. The people have been lovely, and just like yourself, it's great to visit with them.
I wanted to say one thing. Yesterday, I sent my stepson over to ask if you would grant me a 3-minute interview because I was afraid to do it because you were a childhood hero. And sir, I want to say thank you.
Oh, cool.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my timer was just about to go off too. Thanks,
Mr. William Katt. Thank you.
All right, man.
Bye. Louis Perry here. We're still at Comic Con 2014 at Rhode Island. Yeah, I had to change. I don't know how cosplayers do that because I was hot in that Rocky Balboa outfit. Holy cow. I'm with Team Fox, a father and son duo that got a DeLorean. I'm going to hand over the mic, and they're going to tell us all about this out-of-time machine. Hi, Dad.
How you doing, son?
I'm doing good, thank you.
I don't need any more children, so unless you have all your shots and you have no communicable diseases,
I'm good.
yeah, I checked you out. All right, so my name is Bill, and this is Patrick, and our last name is Shay. And we're not from so far down the road from where you guys are, because we're in Hubbardston, which isn't that far from where?
Well, no, we go to the flea market out there.
Oh, you go to the flea market in Hubbardston, all right. Well, one thing you're not going to find at the flea market is a DeLorean time machine, and that's what we're here with today, representing Team Fox. And this is an original 1981 DeLorean that was manufactured in Dunromey, which is right outside of Belfast, in October of 1981. But guess what? It didn't look like this. So I purchased this car in 1995, had a heck of a lot of fun with it, taking it to all kinds of cruising nights and car shows and so on and so forth. But the one question I was asked more than any other, and there are a lot of questions asked about a DeLorean, is where's the flux capacitor?
That's what I was going to ask. I was definitely going to ask that.
So as a result of that, I thought it through, and I've owned the car since 1995. And Patrick and I looked around, and we thought about potentially building one. But by that time, what we found was online there was this phenomena. There was this incredible number of people, just like us, who loved Back to the Future and loved the DeLorean motor car. And we found out that there were chat rooms, there were forums, and there was opportunities to buy certain components to convert your car into a time machine. So we started off with a flux capacitor and put that into play, and found that that was a total hoot, that people would walk by 10 or 15 cars at a show, but they'd never walk by a DeLorean, because 99% of the people in the world have never seen a DeLorean, let alone a DeLorean time machine. So around 2010, we had the crazy idea, what would it take to convert it into a time machine? So we once again did a lot of research and determined that it was beyond our capacity to do it. So we went back to the internet and sought out a couple of different people that actually do it as a living or as a part-time business, and established a rapport and a relationship with one of them, and then I actually shipped the car from Little Hubbardston all the way out to Oklahoma. And then I shipped Patrick out to oversee the project.
But he came back looking like that, and this came back looking like that.
I didn't get any prettier. The car did, though.
Yeah. So about a year later, we eventually got her back. We did some restoration work to the car. And so since 2011, we have been doing a lot of charity events, and such as Comic-Cons, and making appearances and soliciting donations, all of which go to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. I had a very good friend who suffered and eventually died from Parkinson's, and so that's my inner motivation, as well as Michael J. Fox, who is a tremendous inspiration for lots of people.
Okay, if our fans want to donate to your cause, where can they donate to? I mean, our fans donated to Comics Relief for the Troops. Our fans donated to a lot of different charities, and I would love to share our fan base with you guys. Where could they go to donate for you?
Well, literally, they could go to the Michael J. Fox Foundation and make their contribution directly, and that's probably the best bet. Another way is to attend events such as this and have your picture taken, and then the donation is made directly to the Fox Foundation. But I'm going to have Patrick tell you a little bit more about the actual conversion, because what you're looking at here is one of the most screen-accurate conversions of all time. In fact, one of the challenges, Lou, and I'll make it to you, if you can pick out something on this car that's not screen-accurate, Patrick will give you $100.
Oh, it's me now.
Yeah, but because every hose, every coupling, every screw is identical to the movie. We made it a forensic science to perfect the tribute car. And not only do we have the tribute car, we have a fleet of DeLoreans.
A fleet.
A fleet. That's not a flea. That's a fleet of DeLoreans.
I heard you as a fleet. Are you commissioning them?
Oh, no. We have the replica car here, which is a screen-accurate replica. We have a process car that was used outside of the Back to the Future ride in California.
Okay.
And it was the cockpit of a DeLorean with all the time effects that was set up on shocks, and it had a gimbal rod, and people could get in it just as they did for filming the movie, and they literally would simulate the car in motion. If you remember part 2, which of course you do, where they travel through time to 2015, and Doc and Jennifer and Marty are inside the DeLorean. Well, what we have is an identical example of that produced by Universal. And we've restored that to the point now where a person can literally get in the car and we can program it and it will go rock back and forth. And we have a 2-minute segment from the ride and it simulates the ride.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And again, all proceeds for that is going to go right to the charity?
Yeah, and in addition to that, what happens when you get into this is you develop a network. You develop a network of people who will seek you out. Mm-hmm. And as a result, we were able to find out where the truck, the Toyota, the 1985 Toyota that Marty lusted after initially and eventually owned. And so we were able to find in Southern California the actual truck from the movie, and we found, bought, purchased it. Of course, the last owner was a Denver Broncos fan, and so he painted it orange, totally replaced the interior, and so Patrick and I, with the help of Greg's Restoration in Rutland, Mass., did a 100% rotisserie dynamite restoration. So that's totally restored, and it is also going to be appearing at some future Comic-Cons and other events.
Well, we're going to have to get that on definitely, because I remember the truck. Wow, that's...
Someday, Jennifer, I'm going to own a truck like that. So not only do we have the truck, we got the sleeping bags they talked about, and the visor on the truck. Michael J. Fox actually signed it and said, "Thanks, Keith. Looking forward to working with you again in the future." Michael J. Fox.
That's awesome. Now, any plans for the Back to the Future 3 car with the big white walls?
You might say we have that plan.
I had to ask.
Why did you ask?
That was my favorite one. At all.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're exceptionally intuitive. Is that what it is, Lou?
Yeah.
That's why you make the big bucks, right?
I get paid $1.50 for this show.
Okay. Well, funny you should ask, because I'm going to turn the microphone over to Patrick now. And you referred to the Part 3 car?
Part 3 car.
Well, you realize, of course, there were 7 DeLoreans that they used in the 3 movies. And there are only 3 that remain. One is in Universal Studios in Hollywood. One is in Universal Studios in Florida. And the Part 3 car is in my garage in Hubbardston, Massachusetts.
Next time I go to the flea market, I'm going to stop by just to see the car. I have to seek you guys out, because that was my favorite. Back to the Future 3, not just because of the soundtrack was ZZ Top, of course, but that was the best one out of all of them. I really like that.
So Patrick's going to tell you a little bit about the components of the time machine and the things that we did to create the authentic look that you can see here. So,
thank you. It was a pleasure.
my pleasure. Okay.
Patrick, it's all you now.
Okay. So, Louis, how long is your show?
Actually, it goes about 45 minutes every week, but I can stretch it out. My sponsors love longer shows because every 15 minutes, their names get shown up. So, and like I said, we're not a news show. We're not we're a talk show. So go ahead and talk.
Okay, good. Because as you now all know, my dad is kind of long-winded.
Your dad is awesome.
My dad is the best.
Your dad is awesome.
My dad is the best. So I think he referred to me about 3 or 4 times there. So now it's my turn, right?
That's where the trash went?
That's what the trash actually went in Mr. Fusion.
Mr. Fusion.
Yeah, so Mr. Fusion's on the floor over here. My buddy Andrew is actually bringing Mr. Fusion up now. So we actually can put Mr. Fusion on another deck that we have here. The deck is actually something we didn't couldn't bring with us, but that's where he would go, right in place of the plutonium reactor, which is what we have here. The plutonium reactor actually functions, and Andrew can demonstrate how that works. Of course, you remember in part 1 when Doc actually introduced the plutonium into the plutonium reactor. And my good friend Andrew here will now show you how that works. So if you watch carefully, just like Doc did, he put it in and he turned it and he turned it and he turned it, and then all of a sudden it disappeared into the chamber. Huh? You like that? Yeah. So the trick is getting it out after. So you need to get some pliers to pull it out. But anyway, so yeah. So
I just screwed you guys.
so what you have here is basically what the car looked like at the beginning of part 1. The exception to that is the lightning box and the lightning rod, which is something that we added, because it just is, let's face it, it's cool. The components that we used for the restoration were mostly original components, with the exception of a few things. But pieces like this hose here, this is an original hose from a Sikorsky helicopter. That canister over there is a Janitrol tank, which is a airplane cockpit preheater. These boxes here, these are actually called oil separators, Bendix oil separators. They were from a Douglas aircraft. Those are all original components. This is actually a hubcap from a 1968 Dodge Polara, just like they used when they built the original car. So a lot of the components are original components. Moving along to the interior, you'll find it to be extremely screen accurate. The time circuits here are from a company that actually is no longer in business, BTTF Hardware.
Do the lights go off?
Oh yeah, everything goes off. Yeah.
No. When you go to start the car, does the lights go off?
Nope. Actually,
You owe me $100.
I
got him. Where's Dad?
Where's that? Oh, what did he get me? I can do this though. They go off.
No. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
It's
right,
a
when they,
screen
yeah. Okay, you're right, Lou. You got me.
Hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger. Okay.
He owes me $100 or a hamburger. I got him.
You're the first. You're the first. That's right. You're right. So.
We got to get Dad back on here.
Yeah, that's right. We got to get it back over. So, so you have your fully programmable time circuits. This is your time circuit switch, your time circuit box. This is the Claire Gold box. In the back, we have things like the flux capacitor, the status indicator display, and every other thing you can see in the back. All very, very, very screen accurate. So we tried really hard to make it look really good. And there's a few things that are, like of course we have an amplifier here for the DVD player and the backup camera, all stuff that's necessary to actually drive the car, because as you can see, there's no back window. So it makes it difficult to see. Yep, but all your wiring, all your hoses, everything in here is extremely screen accurate, and we're very, very proud of that.
It looks absolutely fantastic, but you still owe me $100. I'll take a cheeseburger.
You'll take a cheeseburger?
How
about a IOU?
An IOU would be good, but we do got to tell Dad that I got you.
Absolutely.
This was fantastic. Thank you for your time. It's my pleasure. Team Fox, look for the charity. We'll pull them up on our Facebook page. And Louie, Angrygeeks out. Rhode Island Comic-Con 2014, Day 2, and I am with 15-year-old Sebastian Vieira. Did I say that right?
Yep.
That right. This is a very special young man. Our very own Ace Vet showed me a picture of this talented little individual. That was kind of insulting, and I apologize. And said, you have to get him on the show. He is Ace. He's coming for you because this stuff is amazing. What made you do cosplay?
Since I was 10, I've been watching people beat each other with cardboard, so I was like, I should try it. And then I built costumes ever since.
I saw a picture of your first costume. It was War Machine, correct?
No, it was that Elite Ultra right there.
The Elite Ultra right there. How long did it take you to make it?
That one took like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It takes Ace like months to do something, and you pull out that in 2 weeks. Brother, you got to step up. Now, you picked out a helmet you wanted to show me. What helmet do you want to show me?
I've built a Clone Commando helmet with custom paint job with a nice visor and a headset. So this is what I used yesterday for the costume contest. I didn't win, but...
So it still looks great. Why? Who won?
My other friend, he built a Space Marine costume. And
You want me to go find him and beat him up?
No.
Want me to stick Ace after him?
Yeah.
Say, okay, what was his name?
Don't remember.
You don't? All right, so you draw everything out on paper.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I build it afterwards.
So what does it feel like last year being here as a cosplayer walking around to being this year having your own booth?
I really enjoy having my own booth. I'm happy that my mom got me a booth to display all my own artwork.
I'm happy she did too. Like I said, want to talk about some of your stuff that you built?
Well, some of the stuff I built, like this one, I was 10 when I built that, and that's actually an airsoft gun.
Okay.
I took out all the internals and changed them out for an airsoft internals. And most of the other costumes was when I was 10. The duct tape costumes was when I was 10. And the rest of the foam costumes are like when I was 12 and 13.
You're amazing. Keep up the good work, because one day you're going to be up there with the big boys. I can tell it already. That's why I wanted you on the show. Sebastian, it was a pleasure. Mom, wherever you are, you took off. We wanted to talk to you. But before we go, what's that?
That's Iron Patriot. I built that in like 6 months.
6 months. I had it. I wanted to save that as a coup de grace for the very end. Kid, you're talented. Keep it up, because you're going to give your mentor, you're going to give Ace a run for his money.
Okay.
So I just say, Ace, I'm coming for you.
Ace, I'm coming for you.
Hear that, brother? Thanks.
Hi, this is Katie from K&S Collectibles doing an interview for the Angrygeeks show. I'm here with Zach Gowan.
Zach Gowan.
Gowan,
Yes, Katie.
the
Yes,
first
thank you.
one-legged wrestler ever. How are you doing today? What's going on in your future?
Katie, well, I don't know. Do you have a crystal ball? I don't know. I take it one day at a time. My name is Zach Gowan. I'm the world's first one-legged professional wrestler. This is my handicap hero, partner in crime, partner in vanquishing the bad guys and the bullies. This is Gregory Iron. He's the world's only wrestler with cerebral palsy.
Bam.
And Gregory was inspired to be a wrestler when he saw me on WWTV about 10, 11 years ago. And through various serendipitous events, our paths have crossed, and now we've combined forces. We've combined handicap forces, and the whole is bigger than the sum of the parts. So we're happy to be here in Rhode Island, and happy we have an interest in sharing our story, because that's why we live. We live to share our story and to inspire hope.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much. Also here with representing them is Fan for Life, Renee Baghdad, and my good friend, beautiful friend here. What's going on, and what shows, upcoming shows are you going to?
Well, next week I'm going to be at Legends again with these crazy two.
Ooh, fun.
And then I'm off to New York and
And who are you representing in New York?
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, actually.
Ooh, the Steamboat.
Yes, in
Nice.
2 weeks.
Very good. Guys flexing for us. Well, thank you very much. Have a great day. Have fun at Rhode Island Comic Con.
They're cutting us off. We gotta go.
Bye.
Louis Perry here, 2 Angry Geeks, Rhode Island Comic Con 2014, Day 2, and I'm with Nen, who our cameraman behind the scene has requested over and over that we get her on camera because of this fantastic artwork. How are you?
I am good.
How was Rhode Island Comic Con treating you?
Rhode Island Comic Con has been very, very good, very busy, so that's always a good thing.
Okay, so tell me about your prints. How long does something like this take you to do?
Well, on average, my paintings take around 40 hours. Everything I do is all traditionally done, watercolor and ink. So they're actually all original paintings, and then I scan them, and then I do the prints off of that.
Okay, do you do commissions?
I do commissions, actually, but most of them are taken through my agent.
Oh, an agent. We
The A word.
we struck this interview without an agent because we're the Angry Geeks and then we're special. Where can we find you on Facebook?
You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/INCAPAX.
Right, the magic of movies. It just came right across here, and you guys didn't see it. Okay, so how do we contact, if one of our fans watching this going, I want that, but a little bit different, how do they contact your agent?
Well, you can contact me and you can automatically forward it to him and stuff like that, so it's not really a big deal. But I have this lovely card here with all my information on it that I'm handing off.
And see, we're going to have this so you guys can find it. Thank you for your time.
No problem. Thank you guys so
Oh
much.
no, we appreciate it. We're all about focusing on people like you.
Thank you
Because
guys
you
so much.
you are what makes
Thank
this
you for requesting me.
correct.
Correcting. I was correcting myself.
Angry Geeks, see ya. Angry Geek Show, Louis Perry, 2014 Rhode Island Comic Con, Day 2. I am with Scott and Danny. Danny,
And Danny,
go over here.
jump in here, Danny. Making a sale over here.
Oh, go back to work. Anyhow, we're here. This booth caught my eye. You guys know how I feel about Rocky Balboa. I'm walking by yesterday when the crowd thinned down, and I see Mixed Gym. I see the Italian style t-shirt. In the morning, I was dressed up as Rocky Balboa. I had to stop and talk to you cats at Casual Friday. Tell me what you guys got.
Great, thanks for stopping by. So we're a third-year company. We produce Rocky Balboa figures. We produce Army of Darkness figures, The Phantom, Flash Gordon, some Chuck Norris properties, Invasion USA and Delta Force. We've got apparel here. We've got a mixed gym design that's brand new that we brought here, both in T-shirt and in hoodies.
But not my size. They even went back and didn't get it. I had to add that in.
We'll get one for you.
I had to add that in.
Army of Darkness apparel, you know, we're having fun with it. You know, we're a pop culture manufacturing and design company. We've got 7 licenses right now, planning to add more, and we love these shows. That's why we're here.
I'm like in awe because, first of all, Rocky Balboa, Army of Darkness. What actually got you into it?
Well, we're both of the co-founders, myself and Danny. We're former Hasbro guys. We love toy. We love pop culture. We love design. We love marketing. And we started with 3 licenses: The Phantom, Army of Darkness, and Flash Gordon. And since we've added Rocky, we've now released 15 figures. We have another 5 that have been fully developed, and you know they're in production right now and ready to go. So 15 carded figures, and you know if folks are into them, they can find them on our website at www.casualfriday.com. You can also find them on our Facebook address, which is facebook.com/KazFry, KASFRI, and you can also retailers can find this stuff through Diamond Previews. And you can find it at Entertainment Earth. You can find it at ClarkToys.com, BigBadToyStore.com. They're pretty easy to find.
All right, I got to ask you a big question. How did you get the Rocky licensing, and did you meet Stallone?
Have not met Stallone, and no, we've been working with the folks at MGM Studios, and they've been great partners, very supportive, and you know they love great product too. So it's fun to work with them.
Did you meet Bruce Campbell?
Have not met Mr. Campbell either. Would love to. Would love to.
You guys get Bruce Campbell or Stallone, I'm coming back.
We hope to see you then.
Oh, by all means, guys, you're going to find all their links right on our Facebook page. Look these guys up because I'm coming looking for them because I'm getting me a T-shirt and a hoodie. Thanks.
Thanks for coming by.
And go back to work.
I'll get back to it. I got to make some sales.
Welcome to the Kevin Lyle Show.
Excuse me. No, it's the Angry Geek Show.
Oh.
And
I'm an angry geek. Give me the freaking mic. No, I'm kidding. I'm all right.
Look, all the time, you know, our host. No, well, yeah, my co-host tries to steal the show. Now a guest is trying to steal the show.
Actually, I'm hosting several panels here at the convention. All the Star Wars panels, the Walking Dead panel. I think the Walking Dead panel. So I'm a host too. So
what's Star Wars? Sorry. You designed those?
Star. Yes, I did. Star Wars is the well, you know what Star Wars is.
Here's my business card.
Oh, this is nice. This is paper.
Well, Vistaprint. I can't say Vistaprint. Maybe Print Vista or something.
He actually gave me a piece of paper.
It's, you know why? Because all the important people got my business card.
That's fucked up. Can we swear on this? Is that?
It's you. No, you can't fucking swear on YouTube. God.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyway, so what do you guys do? I mean,
let's see.
I'm interviewing you now.
Yes, actually, that's cool.
So tell me, Leo, what are you doing here?
The name's Louie.
Whatever.
We're a talk show, and we were called the Real Life Wayne's World. We're called The View with Geeks. and guests like you make me angry. I mean, guests like you make me happy.
Okay. And so how have you found the convention so far?
Busy.
It's very busy.
I interviewed a lot of important people.
Okay, and how's it going as far as it got overcrowded? So popular was the convention, they had to kind of close the doors. And it's unfortunate.
I really like your voice because it's so deep.
You are the oddest little man. I've seen a lot of little men that are odd.
Yeah, my girlfriend says the same thing. My fiance says the thing.
You don't have a girlfriend.
Say that again.
You don't have a girlfriend.
Can you tell me about your shirts that you design?
Yeah, I'm just, I like to design Star Wars stuff. I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I like doing shirts. I don't know. I'm a Star Wars artist.
Can you draw me something?
Sure. What would you like me to draw you?
I don't know. I'll come back.
How about I design you a freaking business card? I am a graphic designer by trade.
All right, the interview's done. No, wait. Tell me about your shirts.
I already did.
Tell me about Star Wars.
A
long time ago.
My company, Sales One International, just bought the Star Wars license for Star Wars jewelry. So we are selling Star Wars jewelry international starting at the beginning of the year.
Where can we find that?
Anywhere. We sell at Walmart, Target. We're gonna be global. We're big.
That's awesome.
You can go to salesone.org. That's our website.
Guys, pull that up. Now, can we find you also on Facebook, Facebook, Twitter, all that?
Absolutely. Kevin Lyle. That's Liell at Facebook. I'm not on Twitter because Twitter's for losers. I don't know. I don't even know what Twitter is.
I don't even know how to use Twitter.
I went from MySpace to Facebook. I'm like, I'm not doing any more. That's it. Just Facebook, and then because MySpace is, I think, dead. I guess Twitter is probably the new thing, but I don't know.
No, my sponsors. You guys got to get on Twitter. I say I don't know how to use it. Pretty much sucks.
Yeah.
Did you notice how this interview went from banter to like really professional back to banter again?
Shut up. I don't know what the. No, it's a good interview.
It's fun, right?
It's fun. Where are you out of?
Where?
Where are you out of?
Where?
Is that the name of a town or something? Where what? Massachusetts?
You get the prize. Where, Massachusetts?
There's something called Where, Massachusetts?
Yes, it's called Where, Massachusetts. That's where we film every Saturday afternoon.
That's so funny. I'm from Who, Connecticut.
What?
I'm from Who, Connecticut.
What?
Who?
He's on first.
What's on second?
Third base.
Tomorrow.
That's the catcher.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Okay.
Or whatever it was. I brought down. I messed it up.
Anyway, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Kevin?
And on behalf of Rhode Island Comic Con, we are kind of sorry about what happened yesterday. I've spoken with the organizers, and they're really, they're bummed, but they're fix it today and hopefully take care of any issues with people who want refunds. That's what I've heard.
You heard it from the horse's mouth right here.
I just can't even.
Louis Angrygeeks out. Thank you. After a long wait, I finally had the CTV mothership finally on the Angry Geek Show after a long time. And guys, how you doing?
Doing good.
It's been a very friendly crowd.
Very well. It's hard to control the appetite.
Hey, Leo, what's up? I'm Kevin Lyle. How you doing?
Kevin, it's Louis, not Leo. It's Louis. Look, you know that guy?
Yes. He's a character.
Maybe.
He's a character.
Please take care of him.
He won't be back.
He'll be delicious.
Having him for dinner later?
Yes.
All right, guys. So, you guys are screen accurate for V. Yes. Why V?
It is a show that most of us have grown up on. Some of us have come to it later and grown to love it. And because nobody else was doing it. And we thought it was missing. It was a huge part of science fiction, and
it's a great story. It still holds up today, and we said if no one is doing this, we can do it and do it better than anyone has.
The only thing I miss right now is the Jeep. I wish you guys had the Jeep here.
We almost brought it, but the way the show turned out, it would have been a real nightmare probably. So,
You guys are seeing what's happening back here, right?
Yes, we'll keep it in.
Come here. We have one person off camera.
Oh. Hi.
Yes.
I am your friend.
She is just.
Yeah, she is just.
She is just.
I'm just.
That's why she ended up here.
She ended up here. Okay, so what's the next replica you guys are building?
Gosh, what are we?
Oh, for this?
For this?
I would like to see the shuttle. Can you guys do the shuttle?
Oh gosh, we'd love to, dude.
Why? What are you waiting for?
Well, we have there's
Time, money, the usual.
yeah, time, money, trying to figure out the
Logistics, where do we park
logistics,
it?
and yeah, it's part of it is storage, part of it is materials, and part of it is what's something that we can actually bring with us to show and have people enjoy.
Okay, I get that.
So yeah, none of us have acquired an 18-wheeler yet, so it's kind of tough. So.
If any of my sponsors out there have an extra 18-wheeler, please let them know.
Maybe a pod or something.
A pod will be nice too. All right, the mask, is that homemade or did you guys buy it?
It is not homemade by us, but it is handmade.
It was sculpted by a gentleman in Spain, I believe, who just did a run of these about 6 months ago.
How would you get hooked up with that?
Through Facebook, through the whole V community, through Facebook, we've met all these great fans, and it's just been fantastic for us. You know, it's really taken off.
When they brought V back for that little bit of time, what was your feeling? Being curious, what was your feeling about it?
I was excited that it was coming out, that it was bringing it back, and that they were going to maybe take a new twist on it, and hopefully, and I wish it had been given more time. It went too slowly, I think, and it didn't have as much heart as the original one, and it didn't pull you into the characters on both sides like it did with the original. And once it started doing it, they canceled.
See, only on the Angry Geek Show do you have people walking in, interrupting stuff, people trying to eat you, and people just like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You look a little hungry there, Leo.
It's Louie. Louie, damn you, Kevin.
Leo, Louie,
Whatever you say, Leo.
Well, I need some spray paint. V for victory. Lyle, what the hell? Guys, I'm glad I finally got you.
We are too.
Lionel. Really?
Yeah, Lionel.
That's a good word. That's a good name.
Now my entire fan base is going to start calling me different names because of you, Kevin.
Lou.
We'll just
Lou. See, you're close. You finally got it. It's Louie. Lou. See? Guy.
Thank you guys so much for your interest.
No, thank you for finally being on the show. I mean, we tried to get you on the show at the past two cons. We finally got you here. Calvin, this is for you, Calvin.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah,
Hi, Calvin.
Yeah.
Calvin is Calvin is the mayor of cons. What?
He's the ambassador. We love Calvin.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We tag named him on the show as the mayor of cons because you go to a con, who do you see all the time?
Yeah, Calvin.
Yeah.
Calvin. So this is for the mayor. Calvin, this is for you. Guys, stop that. Guys, thank you all for being.
We'll feed him later.
Please, thank you for being on the show. You guys are great.
Much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Louie.
Luscious Lawrence.
That was my professional wrestling name. See ya. Louie Perry here from the Two Angry Geeks Show, Rhode Island Comic Con 2013, and I'm shaking because I'm with a childhood hero. Thank you for my Thursday nights at 8:30. You brought Barry Allen to life for me, and I'm in awe.
Thank you. I was going to say you don't look angry at all.
Well.
Oh, now I pissed him off. How about that?
No, sir. You, if you did the character wrong, you would piss me off. But
oh yeah,
you.
Thank you.
No, I can't stop shaking again. How does it feel when you meet someone like me that's in awe?
It makes it worth it. You know, playing superheroes, you're really playing two parts, and that means that you're either I'm either Barry Allen or I was the Flash, as Grant Gustin knows now all too well. You know what I mean? So you're always on camera. You're working 17, 18 hours a day. You're dealing with all of the special issues that come as part of playing a costume character, dealing with the suit, dealing with the glue, dealing with the heat. So when you're working that hard, and you see that people are appreciating it.
Is shaking.
No, it makes it worth it. Totally makes it worth it.
You have brought like I said, Thursday nights it started off at 8 o'clock. It went to 8:30. I had the DVD set, and you, thank you. You brought a hero to life for me, and no, please. Sir's my dad and my grandpa. I'm a scoundrel. I am not as you are, a sir, and I thank you for bringing Barry Allen to life. And the new show is fantastic.
Yes,
they're doing you justice in that show, and I love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
Matches Malone. This is for you, buddy. Matches, the Batman that you met yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good friend of mine. And Matches, buddy, this is for you.
Hey, Matches.